Hello YouTube, this is Hervé68 back to you with more figure reviews. Today I will be reviewing a third Marvel Select action figure from Disney Store exclusive products. Second in Disney Store exclusive, but third in Marvel Select completely. This one is very rare to find in a singular package. They haven't even confirmed this even being in a single package, so I was kind of lucky to find him. And many people, I don't think, know about this one, but, well, let me show you. It is Marvel Select Flash Thompson's Venom. This figure, insane. Completely insane sculpt with perfect articulation, perfect redone size, basic symbol on him. It's not basic, it's just awesomeness. This suit is awesome. Actually, there's a cool feature that they let you see on the back of the packaging, which I still have. I collect the packagings based on if they're special or not. And this is my first comic book edition of Marvel Select. The other ones are movie edition. I have movie edition Iron Man from the Avengers and the Amazing Spider-Man Unmasked. So, this guy here is the tallest of the bunch. He is almost 8 inches tall with perfect, just a perfect figure. This guy comes with his revolver. Here, first, before we get into everything, I'd like to say Happy New Year's to everybody. And also, I am also going to be reviewing 2 other figures along with this one, but in different videos, so look them up. I will be right back. And now in my videos I will be reviewing my, from Christmas, I got that guy, the Christmas edition Batman, and one of my favorites, the Avengers Captain America Parachute Edition. And I will reveal the secret to taking off his thing right here. I have found out how you can take it off without tearing it to pieces. I've actually taken it off, put it on another figure, taken off that figure, and put it back on. This is very easy to take off, actually. And I will get into that with my other video. Just look it up, Captain America and Revealed Secrets. Well, they may be a secret. But, yeah, back to him. We are first going to go into, well, we've done size. Now we'll go into, like, features and articulation. He features a revolver with silver in there. Pretty good weapon hold. It holds in a certain hand. This one, per se. This gun is really neat. It's in his other hand only, and it's got a red dot. So I thought that was neat, and it has a piece of silver on there. So yeah, you get that. Those are his weapons. They are a mix of black and gray, just barely. Yeah, they're really friggin' cool. Now here's the special feature. The special feature is that this shoulder pad right here comes off. And no, this is not a joke. It is actually true that in 1 or 2 of his comics, he was featured without that shoulder pad. So they have it to where it's the easiest one to pull off of him. So you can have him like this, and, well, he's more articulated in that arm now. But I really just like keeping it the way it is right now. Is like having it like that. Now, if I'm trying, I will tell you this. Do not pose his arms or anything unless you take these off first. But make sure you know which one you're taking off of which shoulder, because that one has to go back on that shoulder. They're different sizes. Um, but just barely. But yeah, that's what I do, and it's easier. It's less painful and crap like that. But yeah, he has a belt which is movable. You could, have him anyway. And yeah, that was a cool feature. It features, this is where his revolver goes, and this is where his cool laser dot sight one goes. And if you want to know how to keep this in the pouch like I do, it comes in the package like this, like completely stood up. What you'll do is grab it, and like you'll take it, put it in, hold it with that, press it right there, and then it will, or it should, stick. I think I messed it up. Yeah, I probably messed it up. But yeah, there's a special way to pinch the top so then it's more pressure and going inward instead of outward. But yeah, this guy has he doesn't have as much articulation. He is hindered by articulation. Well, are hindered by his sculpts and things, but I'll show you everything. Coolest feature in this guy. Well, not the coolest, but he comes with a stand. This feature I will show you. This is a remarkable stand because he's actually got a space with a peg and a space with smooth flat surface so you can pose him any way. But yeah, I'm not sure what comic this is from, but it's got a nice wash. Got a nice chromish looking feature in the stand itself. See, they're nice and shiny. Yeah. Now this guy, the bottom, looks like that. That's all. Those aren't like thick pieces. They're actually hollow inside. So yeah, be careful because sometimes in this little guy right here you might find a hole that just reaches in there, just barely a hole. I mean, I just now discovered that. If you can see that it's in there, like right there. And yeah, that's a hole. And well, it looks really neat because I mean this thing has loads of freaking awesome things going on. It's got a bunch of detail. It's like a whole comic shoved into one little stand. But yeah, this guy has remarkable, I mean, I'm not even sure how they got the articulation in here with all of his design. But yeah, he has sharp spikes on his calf, rubber on his knee, so that won't hurt as much. Shoulder, well, elbow, I'm not very sure. I can't really tell if that's rubber or not. Forearm, it hurt. Shoulder. Yeah, he's got a bunch of spikes on him, but at least not as much as Anti-Venom has. Good God, if I even had that guy in my hand, they hold him like, I don't even know how I'd hold him. I'd probably hold him like, have his hands in my fingers and like that if his feet aren't sharp. I don't know, but yeah, let's go on to the amazing feature never before seen in an action figure. You can see, if you know clearly, Spider-Man shoots from here, Venom shoots from here. And he has a little dot right there that's black, so it symbolizes his little web shooter. Well, you're wrong. This guy is special because his is popped out. He actually has a sculpted web shooter on his hand. His web shooter is actually popped out on his hand, so it's really neat how they did that. Now, I love that feature. His one point of his articulation is kind of hidden from you, and there's a swivel at his hips, so he's able to turn his hips like that in case you want his symbol to be straight, but you want him turned. Well, no problem with that, because he swivels. And, yeah, it's hidden under his belt, so you're gonna have to hold this and hold his legs firmly to get that swivel, or else cut off the belt, which I say if you cut off the belt, you are insane. Because that belt, if it's gone, he is ruined unless you get rid of his shoulder pads. Cut this off. Shoulder pads, belt, guns, knee pads, elbows, forearms, ankles, which he has those little boot things on there, which actually move. That's neat. Yeah, you'd have to, like, de-sculpt this guy, even his collar. You'd have to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And look at his face. It's sculpted. You can see where his mouth is. You can see where his ears are. You can see where his eyes are. His eyebrows. This guy's insane. He's got a lot of articulation. Well, not a lot. He raises his arm, brings down, forward, back. He goes all the way around. Twist right there, twist right there. Single ball jointed elbow. He has a wrist swivel in both of his wrists. He has the he has a ball joint in his upper torso. He has a hip swivel. He has a ball joint in his legs. Moves forward, back, side, twists both ways. Has a single ball jointed knee. Has an ankle, but not an ankle pivot. He has an ankle ball joint, so he can go forward and back, and you adjust that so it's not hindered or anything. But yeah, you get that. His collar does hinder his neck articulation because he has a ball joint that's unfinished, like right there, so can't really tilt his head down, but you can tilt it up like a pretty good amount. I like it. Ooh, even better. It tilts all the way looking up. So yeah, you can get that. I would never. This guy has a special articulation in his neck to where if you tried to pull off his head for some type of reason, I don't know, found like hundreds of pictures of people buying the Marvel Legends Avengers and then taking off their heads, like then repackaging them. But I don't care. Do not pull off his head. He will never regain his head if you pull it off. It will snap the ball joint, and you would need to go to a professional to get that fixed. Or else his head's stuck like this, or that, for the rest of its life, or whatever, for the rest of your life. But blonde moment. Yeah, he features all that articulation. He has awesome. I mean, just look at him. Even his symbol is sculpted into his body. He has scratch marks all over him. He's even got straps that go like, I don't know, like right there. Here, I'll try showing you on the figure. Thank God that comes off. But yeah, it's like right there. He has a strap that goes on his vest. He's got some silver bits, like right there and there. He's got a bunch of scratch and scar marks. He's got perfect designing arts. And he fits well on his stand. There's like no part of this you don't want. And his guns, just to tell you, I know the secret to holding his guns in his hands.